Who do you think will land the Indiana job? The Indiana job isn't as incredible as you would think on the surface. They have support and resources, and they have history, but it comes from the Bob Knight days in like the 80s and 90s, and the team hasn't been good in over a decade. Nonetheless, Indiana job candidates. Brad Stevens was always an unrealistic pipe dream. Like, let's be real there. Nate Oates, Bruce Pearl, Scott Drew, you can make the calls, but they are not going to leave for the IU job. And the same for Dusty May. I know people think he's an Indiana guy. He was an Indiana manager back in the day. Like, it doesn't matter because IU was a year too late, and there's no reason for Dusty to make a lateral in-conference move after one season at Michigan. Then you get onto reality. First call has got to be TJ Otzelberger. Now, I don't know how realistic it is. I think it's a little more realistic than 0% like the other guys. I think Brad Brownell is a really good candidate. He's done a great job at Clemson, especially in the last few years, and he is Indiana born and raised. Will Wade is definitely worth the call. I think he'll probably end up somewhere south in the SEC or ACC, like Miami's job maybe. Buzz Williams could be poachable. I think he'd be good intensity for Indiana, and he has coached all over the place, so he's not like regionally restricted. Ben McCollum at Drake. I know his first year in Division I, but he's won 4 D2 national titles, and he's kind of proving that good coaching wins at every single level, regardless of your resources also. So think what he can do at Indiana. Bryce Drew at GCU, I like a lot. He's had success as a coach, as a player, and people just don't talk about him enough. And I think this is the year that he takes a leap into a power job, wherever that's going to be. And Josh Schertz at SLU. He's doing a pretty good job this year in year 1. He did an amazing job at Indiana State before that. I think he's at least worth considering, especially as you get further down your list of guys with your offers.